Hi, so this is the Walking Dead tag that I'm going to do. I was tagged by Ladymidnightr. Thank you for tagging me, because I know I asked for something to do, and right now, yeah, I'm just gonna go through these questions. So, the first question I had some anxiety about because I didn't understand what it meant. I was like, the question is, you okay? And it's like, really? Is that like a question? Does it have anything to do with The Walking Dead, or is it just a random question? I don't understand. I feel really stupid. So I just want to say no, I'm not okay. I'm actually pretty pissy right now, but that's another story. So, on to the questions that I understand. Favorite weapon used to kill zombies? I don't know. I've had dreams about this where, like, I'm trying to kill a zombie and there's, like, absolutely nothing around for me to grab to stab them in the head, and so I've always wanted something, anything sharp, anything sharp. That's all I gotta say. But I am a fan of the crossbow, and I think that'd be pretty cool to use. So anyway, something sharp. How many of your favorite characters are dead? Right now I should probably say, if you're watching this and you've never watched The Walking Dead, this is a spoiler alert. So stop watching it if you don't want to be spoiled. Just like the people said who created this tag. That's not even, you don't even have to say who. But I'd say 1, 2, probably about 3 or 4, maybe 5. Somewhere around that number. My favorite characters are dead. Herschel being the hardest for me to lose. I was a Shane fan. I liked Shane, so that was pretty rough. But that was a long time ago. And just kind of some of the minor characters, they could have been really cool. I forget his name, but one of the guys in the prison, who was really nice, the little white southern guy with the beard, the goatee thing, he was cool. And I really wanted to see more of him on the show, but anyway, so, oh gosh, I can't remember anything, my brain's not here. So my favorite villain, geez, I don't know. Favorite villain? That's a really hard one because I pretty much hate everybody who is against the main group, because they've all been really awful people. So I want to say, jeez. The governor was pretty horrible, but at the same time, they had that one episode about him where they kind of tricked you into kind of getting a feeling for him and feeling bad for him just a little bit, but then you realize that he was a horrible jerk. So I don't have a favorite villain, really, I just have, yeah, I guess, if I could choose Merle, maybe, because he wasn't really a villain per se, but he was on the wrong side, if you're choosing sides. He wasn't the greatest guy, and he was a jerk, and he was a racist, and all this other horrible stuff about him. But at the same time, there was just something about him. He was funny, and he was entertaining to watch. And I think that probably deep down inside, he had some good in him. Favorite season? Geez, this is really hard because I don't really have a favorite season. I just kind of have a favorite parts of seasons. Like, season 1 was pretty good, but I was trying to get a feel for it, I came into it late in the game, so I was Netflixing and marathoning through it, and it was You know, everything just ran together for me because I was just watching and watching and watching. And so, yeah, nothing real favorite as far as seasons, but there are a lot of favorite moments. And I really love the last episode. That was an amazing episode. So I think the last 2 seasons have been really good. There are a few things that annoyed me, but for the most part, they're really good, and it seems like they're going somewhere very interesting right now with it. Let's see. Stuff or things? How about both? Favorite location? Geez, I don't know. Like where they hung out. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. Because anywhere they go, it just pretty much gets totally messed up. So, it's kind of rough, you know, to say what your favorite location is. I mean, things were messed up at the prison. Things were messed up at Herschel's house. I mean, they had it pretty comfortable there for a while, but you know how that turned out. So there really isn't a favorite location right now. I guess anywhere that's safe. Even where Beth is just totally messed up. So like, there's like nothing. There's nowhere to go that's safe. Yeah, maybe like the top of the roof, eating pudding with Carl. I don't know. I just don't know. Um, who do you ship? I gotta say, I really hate this term. I hate the word shipping. I think it's just kind of annoying, but again, I'm in a bad mood. But who do I ship? Honestly, nobody really, because I'm not really into the romance of the show. I'm just, I don't know. I don't really ship anybody. I do like Lady Midnight said, I do like the friendship that Carol and Daryl have. I just realized their names rhymed. Carol and Daryl. But anyway, I do like their friendship, and I don't know whether there ever has been or could be something more, but they just have this deep friendship that's indescribable that I really like. So that's the closest I can come to that answering that question. Frustrating question to me. It says black character with most potential before they died. This must be like because it's a joke or something that you don't get used to the black characters on the show because they die. And that really upsets me. Because yeah, I liked T-Dog. I liked the other guy, I can't remember his name. The other inmate who was one of the decent inmates at the prison. Cannot remember his name. But I liked him, and they could have had potential. Him, T-Dog was good, but although Tyrese is not dead, I really like him. He's one of my favorite characters, and I really hope that they don't kill him off, because I'll be really angry. So, worst portrayal of a female character. I think I'm going to have to say Lori. And I will agree with Lady Midnight about how messed up Andrea was and how she screwed everything up and was pointless. Her character just became pointless. Like, she could have done something to help, but all she did was mess things up. And Lori was just an annoying bee who just pitted everybody against each other and was selfish and only cared about herself. Okay, so, where am I? Worst plotline? I don't know, really. I don't really have a worse plot line. Other than maybe... I think everything has a purpose in The Walking Dead. And even if it's just a small little part that doesn't really add to the storyline, it does have a place in it. So I can't really say that there's a worse plot line, but I can say that there are things that I believe that they forgot about. Such as, one of the big things in the beginning of the show, if you got attacked by a walker, the question was, did you get bit or did you get scratched? Because if you did either one of those, then you would basically get what they thought at the time was the walker fever, and you'd turn into them and, you know, get very sick and turn. So my point is, after all that these people have been through, you cannot tell me that, okay, avoiding getting bit by a walker is one thing, but getting scratched within the shuffle of killing all of them and getting attacked, come on, you can't tell me that none of them have not been scratched. You know, you see blood and scratches on them all the time, and you don't know exactly where they're from, but some of those have to be from some walker altercations. So it's like, I think they kind of just threw that rule out the window and forgot about it, so I think that's kind of stupid. They should have just said bit and just been done with it. Favorite character? Right now, like I said, I think my favorite character has got to be Tyrese. I just like the guy. I just think he is really awesome, and I just love how he forgave Carol. He's just an amazing guy, you know. He's a protector. He only kills when he has to. He cares about people. He's forgiving. He's sensitive, you know, even though he's this big, tough guy, you know, he's just like a big teddy bear, and you just want to give him a hug. So, let's see, coolest survival tip you picked up. Boil toilet water? No, I'm kidding, seriously. Geez, I really don't know. Actually, you know, I think one of the coolest survival tips is, there's a lot of different things, but I want to say, when they went back into town and Rick found Morgan, again, and the way that he just had his whole setup to stop walkers was pretty darn cool. You know, how he had the sticks poking out, and so that the walkers would just try to get through and walk right into them and just get gutted on the stick and impaled, and they couldn't move, you know, and get through. So I think that was a very useful tip, as you saw they used later at the prison. So yeah, I think that's a really good survival tip for at least warding off the walkers for a while. And so that's the Walking Dead tag. So I tag anybody because I don't really know anybody else who watches this. So thanks again for tagging me, Sarah, and talk to you guys later.